All 8 harvesters attended this year's 2019 Landscapes Conference in Louisville, Kentucky. We had a great time and learned so much. The harvesters delivered 6 talks, workshops, and panel discussions and facilitated 16 Breakfast of Champion topics. We also did our annual turnaround tour reveal with this year's participants from our 3rd season. We met with many familiar friends of ours and got to meet many new folks as well. We also introduced our newest head harvester team member, Judd Griggs. Now listen in on some of the people we had a chance to talk with.
Hi everybody, this is Steve Cesare, head harvester for Human Resources. We're here at the Landscapes 2019 event. This is the first day of the Breakfast with Champions. We just had our first session on legal issues and I met Kyle Onorato from Yard Apes over in Connecticut.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your company, Kyle.
So I recently got brought on as a account and operations manager earlier this year in April. It's been
Congratulations,
been a major learning experience.
So you're supervising guys?
Yeah, supervising guys, working with clients, putting estimates together, making sure we get paid, putting, contract renewals together.
Very good.
So it's been a really good experience. A lot of work with lots of different people.
So we talked about legal issues today. So we talked with Kyle and somebody else at our table. We just talked a couple of key issues. What were some of the 3 things that we talked about, Kyle, for legal issues that affect you and your company?
The major things I took away are making sure guys aren't working off the clock, whether that's coming in early and doing stuff or driving trucks around on lunch to go to the restaurant.
It's illegal, everybody.
Yeah, or after work, making sure they're clocked out, and when they're clocked out, they're done for the day, not doing anything else. Another big thing was the making sure the employee handbook is up to date, and something that we don't do but we will is making sure everyone signs it every year, because you have no way of knowing that they actually read it if they don't sign it and acknowledge that.
Hold them accountable for all the policies in there.
Yep. And the last thing was making sure to have structured interviewing questions when we're interviewing new employees, and making sure you don't get trapped into acknowledging possible liability stuff that they bring up.
See? He did learn a lot at the table, everybody. See? You didn't believe me, did you? So now that Kyle's a manager, what are some of the things you're going to go back and ask your boss for different types of tools or different types of pieces of information to make your job better as a manager?
Making sure we have a structured organizational chart, and making sure everyone knows what their role is, who they report to, who's under them, who they work alongside, and just making sure we have really detailed job description so everyone knows what's expected of them, what they need to do, what they're supposed to do every day when they come in, what they're expected to get done for the whole year, sort of thing.
Yeah, and Kyle's from Connecticut, so at our table, I distributed a sheet that had all the Connecticut employment laws on it, and another one that had all the federal employment laws on it. Kyle could just see how litigious everything was, how many laws we have to keep in mind so we don't break any policies or any laws. Another thing is, we talked a little bit about workers' comp. Tell me about the workers' comp claim you talked about.
Yeah, so we just finished paying off a $40,000 workers' comp lawsuit, I guess,
and
that we
had
for you got poison ivy.
Poison ivy, 40 grand, everybody.
So
crazy.
Yeah, got to be careful. Make sure guys are equipped. They know what to look out for. They know what poison ivy looks like. They have lotion and stuff to wash up afterwards, and just making sure they know what the reporting procedures are.
Exactly right. He remembers.
To let the crew leader know that hey, look, I got like poison ivy real bad today. Can you let Greg, the operations manager, know, and he'll take care of it, or like, hey, look, I got stung in the face by a bee. I gotta sorry, we didn't finish the job, but I got to go home. I got to go to the doctor. I got to take care of this. And, and it's just letting the guys know that that's not, like, we're not going to look down on them for that, because we want to make sure they're healthy and they take care of themselves, because if they can't work, then we don't make money.
Exactly right. One of the things I told Kyle and the other people at the table was, if you don't already have it, everybody, make sure you consider getting Employment Practices Liability Insurance, EPLI, Employment Practices Liability Insurance. Try to make sure you guys get that. If you guys have any questions, never hesitate to call me. Steve Cesare, 760-685-3800. Call me anytime with your questions. Be glad to help you out. Anything else closing, Kyle? Anything?
I think that's it.
Okay. Appreciate it, everybody. Kyle, thanks for everything.
Thank you.